Coffee time before cleaning up the mess starts. Look at that. We got the wiggle wobbles this morning. Hmm. Good stuff. So before we go any further, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Follow, like, share, comment, all the good stuff that you're supposed to do on this page. All right, we're back. Yeah. If you see the cover photo, they decided to make a mess first thing in the morning before I could even get my coffee made. Gotta love having dogs. And I know the two that did it. Their names are Teddy and Molly. They're the ones. They tear stuff up. I'm about to be on them. Molly took off somewhere. She's on top of the step. She's hiding. Because her and Mr. Trouble, master of destruction himself, he's lucky he's still just a little puppy and cute as can be. Because I would box his ears off and make him a mess. He's always doing something, but I'm used to that. I guess if I didn't have dogs to clean up after, my life would even be more boring than what it is. Yeah. To me, I think it's funny. They make messes, I clean them up. It's the circle of life. What you doing, Teddy? Getting into things to tear up? Listen, I'm gonna dig the China. Starting with this here blanket. Well, I found my old iPhone, but I can't unlock it because I don't remember how. That is one thing I like about my Android is if I forget it, at least my thumbprint will unlock it. I guess newer iPhones probably have that feature as well. But I had an old one without that feature. So now I got to think of the password to get in. Uh, it might be another one. I think she might have been using it once. Sorry, I'm rambling to myself. You might have heard that, but I'm still rambling to myself. Oliver's like, why are all these people around me? I got dogs everywhere. I'm by myself all the time. Leave me alone. Well, it's a nice morning. It's not even 80 degrees out yet. There's a little breeze going. Feels like rain. We got the old humidity meter pegged out at beyond 90 and all the way as far as it'll go. So there's 100. It's 100% humidity, or however you say that. No. I see you, but no. I see you. What's your child into? No. No. You don't need to be jumping on my lap. Just one day of peace. That's all I ask. Neighbor dogs. Y'all's buddies are out. Molly will speak back to him. So we friends. I hear him. Was running a little late this morning. I slept in longer than usual. I'm trying to get up and start these things at 7 o'clock. I don't know why, it just seems more people are watching before work or whatever. I don't know. I still haven't figured out a great time to start these things. So all I do is jump on here whenever the notion hits me, and we'll go with the flow and see what happens. I got one person hanging on, in and out, hanging on, in and out. And that's cool. I appreciate it. Are you guys done yet? I brought the dish mat out. That goes under in my dish rack. So when it drains, it's got stuff. Molly, no. So it sits on the counter to catch water. So it was wet. I brought it out to dry. Dave decided to pull it down and just won't play with it. Molly, it's not nice to go back to the scene of the crime. I seen you tear up all that stuff. I know you did it. Now give me a little bit to hook it back up. Sweetie, you have got toys in the yard. Why are you destroying everything? Why are you into everything? I see you, Ruth, but you can't stay up here today. You're fine down there on the ground. I pat you on your head when I sit my fat lazy ass in my recliner all day. You can sit there. Okay? I said down. Down. Oh, she's trying my patience this morning because she don't listen. Down and stop. They said I'll be out in the yard playing, but the grass is wet. So that's not going to happen because precious princesses and princess little toes will get wet. Daddy, we can't get our feet wet. We're just little babies. We're just little bitty doggies. Wet feet will cause pneumonia. I have to say everybody's on the porch except for Molly. She's in the yard no matter what. Stop. No clue what they're barking at. They just hear grumbling. Susie started grumbling, and everybody started barking. There's absolutely nothing out here. A bird. Well, at least Teddy's still with us. He's like, I'm over here now. I'm the star of the show. I'm gonna need you guys to grab brooms, sweep up the porch. I'll get the pressure washer out here in a little bit. I'm gonna need you to wash it off and clean it. Yeah. Of course, they all just looked at me like I was crazy. That's just too funny. I get more people watching when the screen's empty. Let's put it over here and their mess. Their mess is the paper. My mess is everything I gotta put in the garage that I haven't made it there yet. Got a bunch of yard sale stuff. I got some fold-up tables that I'm not selling, but they don't need to be in the house unless I'm having a party. And parties these days consist of me, myself, and I. And maybe a dog or two. Watch out. We party hard around here. So they don't need to be in the house. And we're getting them out. Alright. Let's get away from the mess. We got some dogs back laying down. My doggy dogs. They just doing what they do. They like to relax. I get up and have coffee to wake up. They get up to use the bathroom just to lay back down. Oliver's not feeling good today. He's already got sick once or twice. So it seems like everybody's going to be keeping an eye on him. Usually he's alone, but he hasn't been alone yet this morning. They all watch out after each other. I guess it's Ruby's turn to dog sit and make for sure he's all right. Hi, sweetie. Let me get them eye boogers. Thank you for coming up. It's okay, sweetness. Just because you tore up that box doesn't mean I'm totally mad at you. I'm mad at the mess. Because you know better. But I'm not mad at you. How could I be mad at you, Molly Moo? Come on, sweetie. Poor baby, still scared to death of her own shadow. She's afraid of me like I'm gonna hurt her, and I never have. She's skittish. I wouldn't say she's afraid of me. She's skittish towards me. She runs from everybody. My daughter and her husband are two of the sweetest people in the world. Would never hurt a dog, but she wouldn't go anywhere near him. She's like, uh-uh. She's in Daddy's lap this morning. Hey, sweetie. It's okay. You ain't got nothing to be mad at or scared about. I got you. Daddy loves you. Yes, I do. Good evening, Crunch. Ain't nothing much up around here. My usual mornings, having my coffee. Shooting the shit with anybody that'll listen. I got Molly here. She's hanging on for dear life. But other than that, it's usual mornings. How things with you this evening? The lap is full, Toby. I can only do one dog at a time. I know I'm fat, but my lap is not big enough but for one dog at a time. Stop. No. Because you're about to hit me in my stuff. I was cooking food. What you making? I like cooking food. I like it so much I was being a lazy ass last night. I made egg salad sandwiches for dinner. Because I'm a grown boy, I can do what I want. Egg curry and flatbread. I've had curry chicken, but I've never had egg curry. It's probably good because curry is just a spice. A spice alive. Like tacos. Okay. Now you're speaking my language. Fat guy likes tacos. I know, sweetie. You can get down anytime. She said, nope. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to make tonight. I got stuff to choose from. Well, if it's... Some of it's just called flatbread. Some of them are tortillas, if that's what it is, a little round disc stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a tortilla. Okay. Just making for sure. I know flatbread is slightly thicker than a tortilla. Hey, sweetie. I can let you down if you want down. I said that and she climbs further up my neck. Okay. I can hold you forever, okay? You're just daddy's little baby girl. Swing low. She said, please don't sing. Please don't sing, daddy. She just snuggled up, ready to go. Where are you going? I can let you down. Ooh, I uh, I worry about anybody messing with my eyeballs, whether it's cataracts or any of that stuff. We only get 2 of those, and there's no replacing them. So it's like, do I want to see everything foggy for life? Risk the chance of seeing everything clear or not seeing nothing at all? I don't know. Okay, sweetie. She's just looking down at everybody else like, hey, I'm up here and you're not. Oh, they're going to get in the bag. Is that the bag you wanted? I can let you down. Yeah, I get that. It just whitens up the part of the eye. They can clear it up and clean it out. But like I said, people taking anything to an eyeball, that's a scary thought. What are you doing? The door's open. If you're just here to yell at me, leave the comments at the at the door on your way out. She said, I got plenty of stuff to tell you. For children. We're not here to tear stuff up. Well, I'm not. They are. Alright, I lose more people when they have to look at my ugly face. Molly, stop. That is not a toy. I got that bag out to clean up your mess. Yeah, you made a mess. You can be sweet and nice. I'm still gonna clean it up. Katie decided to get in a chair. I know that train comes by every morning. Why don't you jump on it and go for a ride? They'll come back through. All right, bud. I held on to you. Yes, good morning. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. How are you? Look at that little face. Tilt that head. Hi. He's looking at me like I've lost my damn mind. Enough. No. Everybody down. Stop. Because now you got to start. Hey, Wally. Please don't try to jump in my lap like the rest of them. Use the lift. It's definitely too big. And I know they're going to try to get in there. Because that's what they do. Try to jump on your lap. But you a little too big, buddy. when you lay on the futon, I try to get down there with you. I do. Let's watch the rumble in the jungle. It's a free-for-all. I'd call the dog police, but they'd all go to jail because that's domestic. The family's fighting. And there's the bouncer Wally, like, let's keep it clean, guys. Yes, a Royal Rumble. And Wally's the referee. Well, he stepped on Teddy's head, but he's going to referee it for a minute. Let's get ready to rumble. That's just too much love going on there. Wally, you need a bath, bud. Yep, those four are actually family, because that's mama, daddy, and their two babies, so. Yep, that's true family. And of course, Ruby's over there, and she's related to Toby, so she's part of that family. The only two that I have that basically aren't related by having kids together or just being siblings is Oliver and Wally. Hey, don't shake your head at me. Hey. I'll lock you guys up. And I'll throw away the key. Hold on. He's got the sneezes, Molly. Let him do what he's got to do. She said, I whoop my brother's ass and I'll fight my daddy. Well. Come on, guys. The action's over. Dun, 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 dun. Who's the winner? You don't know, do you? Let's go back to Oliver. Holly, Holly, Holly. I mention his name and he barely opens his eyes like, shut up, leave me alone. Doggy hangovers are for real. No. When we go inside later, you can sit in my lap. Because right now we're experiencing a miracle in this house. I've almost finished one full cup of coffee, and there's no dog hair in it. So that's an accomplishment around here. Hell no. Ain't no surgeries in the United States free. They charge triple just because you got insurance. I just had a stress test run, and they billed my insurance $8,000. I didn't have to pay that. It covered most of everything. I think I had to pay $300, but yeah, just for a stress test and whatever else test it was, but it was $8,000. $1,000 per year. I'm not for sure what you're asking there, but I wish I could get insurance for $1,000 a year. Just to have a family plan of halfway good insurance, and that's just you and your spouse. Yes, sir. That's what they wanted to charge. They did charge. They billed my insurance company. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. Insane is definitely the word for it. They ran me through some little machine that I guess looked at my heart or something, and I went and laid down, and they shot me with this adrenaline stuff and checked how my heart reacted to it and all that stuff. That stress test is the main reason why I got my pacemaker put in. I didn't have any blockages or anything like that. It's just my low heart rate they didn't like. Yeah. Yep. So that's why I laugh when everybody's like, America, land of the free. Yeah, it's you have the freedom to go where you like and do what you like and say what you like, but ain't nothing else free here. You have to work for it. You work your ass off for it, and then you gotta fight just to get what you've paid in and get back because you're unable to work. So then you gotta hire lawyers for that. So yeah, insurance, medical, it's all a joke. But we gotta pay it. Aha, I remembered it. I didn't have it. Nah, shit. Insurance has been here. Obamacare? No, shit. We had ridiculous insurance long before Obama. I mean, it was just, it's terrible. The healthcare system because of the big pharma, and that's the big pharmacy companies because they make billions of dollars off of little pills that cost maybe hundreds of thousands to develop. You've heard of an EpiPen, right? It's for people that have allergic reactions to bees or food. And it's a life-saving thing. It costs $3 to make. And just a couple years ago, the inventor of it, or who the fuck ever, I don't know how it went, he got that shit up to $90 just to have one around to save your life in case something happens. But you can go out and do any drug you want, overdose, and they're going to pull up with some Narcan, shoot it with you, and bring you back to life or whatever, and it doesn't cost you a dime because other taxpayers pay for that. So yeah, medical and insurance, bullshit. So I would like to blame Obamacare, but medical's been going out of control for a very long time. Yeah, there's medicines in Walmart, but medicines still cost money. Yeah, there's no, those medical shops or pharmacies, but they've got some older people that are on types of medicine for their hearts and things and stuff like that. And I've seen people in there with insurance paying $300-400 a month just to get the pills that they need to keep them alive. So yeah, I tell everybody, you better think about it before you decide this is the place to be, because they want packed up, loaded up, and moved to Beverly Hills. That is. So yeah, very tough rules. It's just the money. Money, money, money. I mean, because if we didn't pay our taxes, then our congressmen and women wouldn't be able to afford their BMW lease payments of $1,200 a month that they pay out of taxpayer dollars. I tell everybody that listens, I love my country, but my government is screwed up. more you make, the more they want. The more they take, the more they're going to take. Yeah. Here, if you got a headache, you got to stop at a store and buy a bottle of aspirin that's got maybe 30 pills in it. It's going to cost you roughly $8, $9 just for a damn bottle of aspirin for a headache. Around here, the only thing you're getting for 10 cents is laughed at. Get away. Everybody's out in the yard. Nobody wants to hang out with me. That's just too funny. I looked up and I was all alone. Well, that's pretty cool. They they charge everything. I mean, you could, if you're in a hospital and they give you a Tylenol, which is basically just an aspirin, they cost maybe 15 cents a pill. That's estimated very high. But if you're in the hospital and you receive that same aspirin, then you're gonna pay $12 for it, because that's what they're gonna bill your insurance company. So what should normally be a nice regular $5,000 bill becomes, you know, $15,000-$20,000 worth of medical bills, because they have to charge for everything. And I get it. I mean, doctors went to school for a long time to be able to practice medicine, but you can't go to a doctor anymore. If you walk into a doctor's office and you tell them that your head hurts, they're going to tell you, okay, we need to set an appointment with a neurologist. So then you go to a neurologist to get that looked at. If you go to your regular doctor and tell them your foot hurts, they're going to send you to a podiatrist, a special foot doctor. The only thing primary doctors are good for anymore is to listen to your bellyache about what's bothering you and hand you more drugs to combat your illnesses. They don't try to fix anything, but they're going to charge you for it. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous for sure. But what can you do about it? You can piss and moan, get on YouTube and talk to people about it. Morning, Rolly. How things with you? Yeah, not here. You got to have somebody sign a referral just to get you to go see somebody. We're doing good. We're discussing medical insurance and the prices of things here in the great United States. You probably know a lot about insurance and medical and how they overcharge and everything else. Well, yeah, I had a stroke, so at the hospital I saw a neurologist. And then when they said that the reason I had the stroke didn't have anything to do with my head, they thought it was my heart. Then you have to go see a cardiologist. And I went and seen him. He's a good cardiologist. I mean, he put my pacemaker in, no problem. But the hole in the heart, which is called a PFO, he couldn't do that surgery. He had to send me to another specialist. I get their specialties and stuff, but you used to be able to go to the doctor and tell him what was wrong with you, and he would fix it. Now you go to the doctor and you tell them what's wrong with you, and they pass it along to somebody else. But you have to wait for a referral to come in, which could take a week to 2 months. It's just, it's not good. It's not a good system. Well, that's good. No stupid referrals. I just, I'm over it. I pay what I got to pay, what I can pay at the time. Let the bills pile up. Ain't much more you can do. Shit. Well, with the price of eggs these days, he's still making a fucking $1 million just for charging a dozen eggs and a goat. I mean, back in the day, doctor would come to your house and you cook him a fresh meal and hand him some fresh vegetables out of the damn garden, and he was good with that payment. And he's like, he got family to feed too. Now they're like, wow, no, I've been to school, I'm educated. Yeah, doctors and lawyers, they're very educated, but they're the only two professions in the world that say that they're practicing. They practice medicine and they practice law. Find me a doctor that's no longer practicing, that knows what the hell he's doing. I'd like to see him. I wouldn't have kept my job driving the truck very long if I was just practicing driving the truck. A chicken to get a tooth pulled. Man, you making out up in Ohio. But I'm pretty sure you probably had to give away your prize cow just to go to the emergency room. Really? Look, I love you guys. And that was uncalled for to jump up with dirty feet just to make me dirty. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Which doc am I going to? I have a primary doctor. I have a cardiologist. I have a neurologist. And now I'm going to start it all over again by going to see the disability people's doctors. Because they got to make sure I'm not lying about all my stuff. Oh, rolling? Yeah. If he's getting away with chickens and goats and shit, I want to know what doctor he's going to too. It sounds like he goes to Old McDonald. And that's how he got his farm, was treating Rolling. Old McDonald had a farm. Yeah. I know he's joking. That's why I was laughing about it. I was like, what doctor he go to? It got to be Old McDonald. Rope, rope. Yes. Now you're talking. Or, yeah, that's the one. I was trying to remember. You used to ride for 2 days just to get out to your house and see what was ailing you. He got a broke leg. It's just, the medical industry is a joke. I give props to everybody that works in it and does what they have to do. But the prices they charge and how they basically treat you like a number. Because nobody comes in anymore. Well, they come in and look at your chart and they're like, they just want to verify your name. So you tell them your name and then they want your date of birth because that's all they care about. His name, date of birth, put a charge on his bill. When I got in my car accident when I was a teenager, I was in the hospital. And I was having bandages and things changed and all this stuff. And they would come in and open up little scissors or open up hemostats to pull stuff off. And when they'd open them up, they'd use them. And then they would clip them on a piece of cloth on the back of the door. And I asked what they did that for. And they said, oh, because they got to go back and get sterilized and clean for reuse. Repackage, reuse sort of shit. And they charged me for each one that they opened up. So I started taking them. Shit. I put them bitches in my pocket. I paid for them. They mine. Well, yeah. But what can you do, man? I mean, you can go complain, but you're only complaining to the people that actually made the rules. And they're like, well, we have to do that. It's just got to be done. So, yeah. It's not a good thing. The only thing we're getting free in this country is the air we breathe. I always said if they could find a way to charge you for every breath you take, they would. got to have a fishing license just to go fishing in the ocean. I didn't know the government owned the fucking ocean, but they charge you to use it. Amen, brother. I'm pretty sure they are. Pretty soon they're going to call everybody in for a test, and they're just going to do a 3-day average on how many breaths you take, and that's going to be your bill each month. Well, you take 15,340 breaths every 3 days. That's this much a year at 1 cent per breath. That's a tax of another $2,000 each year that you owe us for breathing. Thank you. But yet, they can take their government credit cards and pay for lease payments or chauffeurs or taking their families out to dinner and all that shit, living high on the hog, and they haven't done anything wrong. Like I said, love my country, not a fan of my government. It's too big. They should be, but they're not. Yeah, he's calling me now. He's gonna have to wait. I don't get it. I mean, everybody knows that it's what I do in the mornings. And if they don't, that means they're not watching my channel, so the hell with them. I'll call him back when it's done. Yes, they should be cheap and affordable. I agree. Totally agree. But it's a shame if you don't have insurance and you go to the doctor or the hospital and they do everything and you tell them you don't have insurance, your bill might be, $4,000. But if you go to the hospital and you tell them you got insurance, by the time you get the bill, they've done billed your insurance for like $16,000 worth of shit, and now you owe $6,000 out of pocket. So yeah. Hey, no. Little shit. Let's go for a walk, guys. Because little Miss Molly decided to jump the fence. Now we got to go to the front yard and let her back in. This little shit. Really want to kick her brother and sister's ass for teaching her. Well, dad and her aunt. They're the ones that climb the fences. Stay put. I got to go get that heathen that wants to run around. On my lonely dirt road, find my peace, because I'm at home. Oh, shit. Back to the front. Everybody gets a whole view of the yard. Usually I'm just in the back. But now I gotta walk up to the front. Come on, you little turd. Yes. Follow me. Let's go this way. Come on. You know which way to go. Let's go. Trouble. Miss Acrobatic Molly. Now. Girl, don't make me come after you. Molly. Come on. Let's go this way. Keep it coming. Keep that nose down to the ground so you know how to get back. Oh, shit. Here's my pretty car. She went that way. Oh, you walked around this way. You confusing me. Let's go. Come on, Molly. And whip her ass for doing that because she ain't supposed to. All right, one dog recovered. Oh yeah, climbing fences. Good morning, Wally. All right, that was my exercise for the day. Not really. Now she's mad. So you brought me back here. I was up front living in peace by myself. Tell her, break him up, Wally. Oh, he's in a playful mood this morning. I like seeing that. Help him tear it up. I'll finish cleaning it later. Teddy thinks he's going to take something from the big guy. Are you guys done? People said I should get goats to help with the yard. Teddy, get out of it. I got to clean it up, and I haven't had time. And I wouldn't have to clean it up if you guys wasn't making messes. Oliver just looking stoned. He's like, whatever, dude. And now he's going to lay down. Toby Wallace. Hi. How are you? Can we get you some braces, man? Dentitos. Or however they say that. Little teeth. That's what your name is. Sorry I got off subject, but I had to go chase a dog down. And that's priority number one. When they start their shit. She's standing over by the gate now. She's thinking about going again. Hell yeah. He probably does have a couple goats. I pay the bills at the doctor's because you got to, so you can keep being seen. It ain't good and it ain't easy. But what can you do? I grew up with the saying, wish in one hand and shit in the other, so we know how that goes. pretty sure he's not a veterinarian, but that's a funny question. And that's another doctor that, whatever, dude. Just simple as shit, and everything in the sun for your animals. Oh, would you go away? I didn't answer the first time. What makes you think I'm gonna do it now? I'm busy. And I'm on my phone, so I can't say, hey, dumbass. Or let me call you back when this is done. I'm trying. Ay, 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 ay. That's life. Brum, 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 brum. That's how it goes. I don't know how the song goes, but I know. I don't know how to pause this video. It's a live stream, so if you hit pause, it goes away, I guess. What I was going to spend my day doing this, I found my old iPhone. So I was going to run my YouTube lives via the iPhone and Wi-Fi. So in that way, when people text or call me on my regular phone, it's cool. Work in progress. Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't know how either. But he'll either be mad or understand. I mean, he goes to work, and this is what I do for work. I don't make any money at it, but I try. I try to make $1. Yeah, that's who it is, Colin. If it's important, if he shot a text message at me, it would come across the screen and I could read it and be like, oh. Hey, love you too, brother. I'm sorry I'm doing a live. I can't answer your phone calls. It's like, damn it. I'll call him when I'm done. But you see, this is where I'm at. I will give you a shout once I finish. I'm trying to hook up my nah. See, he's not mad. He said we good. He knows what I do in the mornings. Is sometimes I'm not on here long, and sometimes I'm on here extra long. And if he's working, he doesn't know, unless he gets on YouTube and gets on my page like he is. We was just shooting shit about insurance companies and medical and how ridiculous prices are. I guess that's today's topic. So I have to laugh. All right, brother, don't work too hard, and I'll shout you back as soon as I get off of here. and everything. Peace. Yeah, that's my brother. Like I was saying, they all subscribe to my page, but he has to work, so he doesn't get to sit here and watch my live videos. Yeah, he's pretty smart. It looks like the bottom's going to drop out and it's going to rain. And nobody's out in the yard playing. Well, the three of the boys are. But I have to keep looking around for Molly. Totally understand, brother. I know how you drive, so you got to definitely keep an eye out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saw Molly make 6. Now I'm just looking for. We'll watch Ollie sleep. Found Ruby. Everybody's on the porch except for Molly. She's out in the backyard. She hasn't migrated to the front yet. Again. I can't drive 65. Let's see what Toby Wallace is doing. He's doing what he does the best. This is relaxing. It's a great day, guys. You should be out in the yard and enjoying it. It's not even 80 degrees yet. It's still 79.5 degrees. We're close. We're real close. Almost 80. Not quite there. You still got your nice cool weather rolling? Or has it given away to some heat? Oh, you almost fell off again. It's just a chair and you was just walking in a circle, bud. You just don't know where to put your back paws anymore. He's just chilling. Damn. Now that's the kind of weather I don't like. You're having a nice cool day one day, and the next day you're sitting on the sun. It's like, no way. But I'm gonna have that same day here. It seems like it's gonna be a cool day in the 80s. But then tomorrow it's probably gonna roast. Gonna roast us. What happened, guys? Hop up out my chair. Come on. Hop up. Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to go grab some coffee. My leg was about. Yeah, I get that. I past 3 or 4 days, muscle spasm between my shoulder blades or my lower back that you just move the wrong way, and it's like, don't do that. I've gotten used to the metal rod in my leg, and when the weather changes to cold or wet, and that aggravates me a little bit, but I've had that going on for 35 years now. Holy shit. You start adding that stuff up, and fucking old, man. 35 years. 35 years of my life, and still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. I wake in the morning and I step outside. And I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? I better stick to my day job. No. I already have to change shirts again because of your dirty feet. I put on a clean shirt this morning. But no. Dad, you can't be clean. You have to look like a dirty old dog like we do. You little turds. Smoosh you face. I smoosh you face. Oh, shit. Hi. How are you? Sue, what you thinking? She said, I have no idea. She just looks so serious sometimes. I turned the camera toward her. She has to move out of frame. Yeah, I hate when my legs bother me. I get to basically I've had restless leg syndrome for the longest time. for as long as I can remember. I can go to sleep or I can lay down and try to sleep, but my legs feel like they're ready to run a marathon. So that makes it very fun trying to sleep. All right, chokers. I just saw a little hummingbird at the humming around the porch. Haven't seen one in a while. I don't put feeders out anymore because the cats. And they're both in the house getting their morning breakfast on. Boop, boop. We heard you the first time. I know that's right. I get up like that. I couldn't sleep. The day before my birthday or the day after. I think it was the day before. Could not sleep at all. Laid down. Finally fell asleep at midnight. I got up for some odd reason. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got up to use the bathroom and went back to my room. And of course, everybody was awake and ready to go outside. So I let them down to go potty. They played around long enough to wake me up, so I needed coffee. I made my coffee, and they slept the rest of the day. And I had to fight not falling asleep, eating lunch and dinner. Like I could just pass out now. So yeah, I understand when you have dogs and you get up early to do something. It's playtime for 10 minutes, and then they're ready to go back to bed. Mother and daughter. She's pretty close to Sue's colors. I don't know where she got them hound dog looking ears though, because her daddy's ears stand up, her mama's ears stand up, her brother's ears stand up, her other brother that passed away, his ears stood up, Lily's ears stood up, and hers just flopped. But she's forever folding them backwards and just walking around like that, like she's got her ears in a bun, so to speak. So to speak. Yeah, I was up this morning bright and early at 6:30. been waking up like that every day for some odd reason. But up at 6:30, and then by the time I get them downstairs, coffee made, and all that stuff, I'm still running late. I'm pretty sure it's probably why I don't have anything scheduled except for my Saturday night videos. I let everybody know that's when I do those because that's the time I know I'm going to do them. Everything else is a contingency on how I feel and whether I wake up in time. She's got the color of her mama's. She got teeth like her daddy's, except for her lips go over top of them for now. And she's just a scared little baby. Oh, God. Now I'm sticking to everything. The humidity is turned up. Everything's sticky. Feel it. Clammy. Hot. Nasty. Which one of you guys are going to make me breakfast? Don't everybody jump at once. Oh, shit. It's like talking to thin air. Because they're all like, nope. Oh. What you mad about? She did that, got down and bumped noses with Wally, like, Wally just looked at her like, go away. I'll mess you up. And she's back. They living the best life they can. Always sitting around, relaxing, doing much of nothing. I feed them, they give me sugars. Everybody keeps side-eyeing me, looking like, I see you. Just crazy. Well, guys, says I've been on here an hour and 29 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. So I'm going to give it an hour and a half. We'll call it a day. Everybody be safe. Enjoy. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Come on back and, well, I tell everybody now to hit that notification button because I have no clue when I'm going to be on here. But if you don't want to miss my silly ass or these talks, then that's how you do it. Other than that, everybody please be safe in whatever you do today. Have a good day. And we'll see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching.